Welcome back everyone to another LEGO Star Wars video, and today we'll be taking a look at some crazy custom LEGO Star Wars sets that I think we all hope LEGO will release in 2024. So this is a series I started back on my channel in 2017. I used to upload them a whole lot more, and now in 2024 I want to bring this series back and continue to showcase some of the craziest LEGO Star Wars custom sets on the internet, and in today's video I'm doing just that. And really quickly, this is something that was bugging me all yesterday and all of today. I do want to acknowledge that my video from yesterday was definitely not my peak performance and probably the weakest link so far of my videos in 2024. I definitely missed some information, I got some stuff wrong, and it's no excuse, but what I can say, it's all my fault in the fact of I have been kind of, rushing these videos a little bit. I've definitely been kind of waiting till the last minute to film them. Definitely not giving myself enough time to really kind of rewatch them and add stuff I missed and make the videos the best. But so I do just want to apologize for that, and hopefully I can strive for the rest of 2024 of daily uploads to upload videos that I'm relatively proud of, and hopefully not too many mistakes in them. And if you guys do want to stay tuned for more LEGO Star Wars videos, be sure you guys do click that sub button down below. I know a lot of you guys do just get recommended my videos and you guys aren't even subscribed. We are going for 100k subs this year, so any extra sub would be appreciated. So with all that knocked out of the way, let's go ahead and get into our first creator for today. This is from Toxic Tiger 11_SW, a very big kind of custom set maker in the community. He's been making incredible box arts for the past couple years, and he has one right here that I really want to show you guys. So he made this a couple days ago, and this is based off the new boarding the Tantive 4 hallway scene that is coming out in March, and he did a very excellent job on this. So this, of course, is a 25th anniversary set. It will include a 5s minifigure, and of course, we have not seen the official box art yet. We don't know what the official set will look like, but based off all the information that we do have, Toxic Tiger did a very wonderful job, and I wanted to showcase this. Of course, we have the hallway, we have the minifigures being some Rebel Fleet Troopers, some Stormtroopers, Darth Vader, Captain Antilles, then also our Trooper 5s as the 25th anniversary minifigure. And all I can say is, after looking at a minifigure lineup like this, and with the piece count that is rumored to have, above 500 pieces, and pretty much have 7 minifigures for $55, this is really putting it into perspective how good of a set this might be, and Toxic Tiger definitely did an excellent job on this custom version of it. So hopefully we do get official images here soon, but nonetheless, another set from Toxic Tiger I do want to show. This has to do with the 20th anniversary of the Clone Wars they celebrated last year. A fan favorite of mine, also one of my first LEGO sets ever, is a Anakin's Jedi Starfighter from the Clone Wars, and this would have been a great set for last year, but they did just make one in 2018, so honestly having one so close probably wouldn't have made too much sense, although they did make a Yoda Starfighter so close also. But this is a very cool concept of kind of what minifigures I think we should get from here on out. I think a Clone Wars kind of armor Anakin is a fantastic, very nice idea. Of course R2-D2, and I do think this would be a nice spot for a Phase 1 Captain Rex minifigure in the future as well. This is a very stacked lineup of minifigures. If they gave us this for $30 or $35, I think we can all agree this would be fantastic. It is one of those things, I think for these Starfighters, they did a really nice job in the Obi-Wan Starfighter from 2022 of giving us, of course, Kenobi, the main character of the set, the astromech droid we needed, and then also a third kind of highlight minifigure to really kind of drive sales, I feel. And that right here, I think, is going on. Anakin being the main character, R2-D2 being the astromech, and then Captain Rex really kind of being that side driving force for the set. So nonetheless, very awesome set from Toxic Tiger, and I can't wait to see what else he comes out with in 2024. So next up, I want to move over to the Instagram creator by the name of Brick Set Ideas. He comes out with a lot of incredible custom sets and box arts, and this one in particular has been something that I think a lot of us can agree, maybe not in 2024, but 2025, if we don't get this, I think we'd be pretty disappointed. This is a ATOT right here, and this is just the ATOT, no dropship. I think we can all pretty much expect this is going to be what they do in the future. I don't think there's really any chance of us ever getting another dropship and ATOT in the same set. I think that would result in it being a $300 to $400 set, and I don't think that's something that LEGO wants to do anymore. I think giving us a couple separate, $140, $150 sets is probably what they're going to do, and kind of sprinkle them out throughout the years. But yeah, right here we have, of course, Commander Bly. We have a couple 327th clones, then also some super battle droids. I really do think probably the only thing missing, in this custom set would be something like maybe a spider droid, a dwarf spider droid for the Separatist side. It's something that you can see in the Battle of Felucia Ahsoka, then also maybe an Ayla Secura, and I think that would be a pretty stacked $140 set. Kind of, represent kind of what the ATTE did, although I guess the ATTE did not come with Kenobi, but I do think in a set like this where Ayla Secura, really, there's not too many other sets for her to come in. I think it would be pretty nice for her to be in the ATOT, which is one of her more prominent scenes. Sad or not, it's where a lot of people know Ayla Secura from. But moving on here, I do want to showcase this TIE Reaper set. This is something that I feel like we really could have gotten all the way back in 2016 from Rogue One. I've personally not played the Fallen Order games, but I guess the TIE Reaper did make an appearance. And quite frankly, at this point, I think it would be probably more beneficiary to actually give it, a model design from the Fallen Order games to give us some exclusive minifigures and not just have to give us, Death Troopers and stuff like that. I think the TIE Reaper would be a wonderful ship. Of course, we got the TIE Striker, which is, very similar to it, but the TIE Reaper does have kind of the entire kind of front fascia of kind of like the cargo bay and like the troop holding bay, and something like this where we get, a Cal Kestis, I think that's, second sister right there, then a couple Purge Troopers. I really do think that would be a nice lineup and kind of give us the best of both worlds of giving us a Fallen Order set that a lot of people want and give us a TIE Reaper that people have wanted since, 2016. And I think with, LEGO doing all these updated TIE fighters in these modern scales and modern colorways, I really do think a TIE Reaper would be nice to get sometime in the next couple of years. Although the only thing against that is I've heard rumors that the BD1 is not selling too well. Again, there's really no concrete evidence on that, but if the BD1 buildable character is really not selling well for LEGO, or did not sell well, I have a lot of doubts LEGO would really ever touch the Fallen Order sets ever again, unless they of course maybe put Cal Kestis on, who knows, 25th anniversary minifigure this year, a May 4th promo at some point. But yeah, I've just got my doubts on if we'll ever really get too many more Fallen Order sets ever again. Then the last one from Brickset Ideas that I do want to showcase in today's video is this Thrawn's Imperial Star Destroyer. This one kind of represents the huge kind of question I have for a set like this. I feel like so many people want this set, and it really comes down to just the minifigure lineup more so, because one thing I've always kind of questioned is how exactly would they do his Star Destroyer and make it accurate? Okay, how would they actually get the logo and the coloring on the bottom? Because for the most part, unless they really base it off the Ahsoka show, where it is very battle damaged and you can really kind of mix in maybe some different grays, maybe a little pearl gold on top, unless they do that, I mean, his Star Destroyer is basically just a regular Star Destroyer besides the bottom. Okay, so I really think this is something where it would be kind of in question how LEGO would execute it. Would they do prints? Would they do, different pieces? Would they even bother with the design on the bottom? But the minifigure lineup is definitely where it kind of carries it. We have, Ahsoka the White right here. We have Ezra. We have Thrawn. We have one of the Night Sisters. We have Captain Enoch, and then also a Night Trooper. That minifigure lineup itself, if this came out for, say, 160 or even 180, the minifigure lineup itself, man, would definitely sell, and people will go crazy about it. So I would love to know down below, how do you guys think they would even do a Thrawn Star Destroyer if they were to make one? Would they bother with the design on the bottom? Would they base it off the Ahsoka show with a bunch of different colors on top? Or would they really just kind of give us a regular Imperial Star Destroyer? So moving on to the last creator for today's video, you guys probably know him by now, BrickWizard59. He has been making incredible box arts and custom sets for many, many years now, and I definitely want to showcase a couple of them in today's video. Starting off here, we have his Regular Republic Attack Gunship, which this is actually a direct recolor and slightly modified version of the 75354 Coruscant Guard gunship that we got in 2023. So this really kind of showcases what they could have done involving a regular white gunship, which arguably more people wanted because there was such a big gap between the 2013 one and 2023 version. There was a lot of new collectors that came in during the late 2010s, during early 2020s with COVID, and a lot of people wanted a white gunship, and this really kind of gives us that idea as to what they could have done, quite frankly. And the thing is, this really lines up with what I said a couple days ago about, this is a Clone Wars Season 7 set that really would have mixed well with a lot of these other sets they were doing. I mean, this would have gone perfectly with, the Mandalorian Gauntlet Fighter. It would have gone great with the 332nd Battle Pack. And, you give us a Clone Wars Season 7 Ahsoka, really nothing much too different needed with her. The Captain Rex minifigure, this could have technically been either the cheaper way we got a Captain Rex, or they really could have already kind of gave us that difference right away and maybe this Captain Rex in this set would have not had the bandage on his head because it didn't make sense during this timeline. And then the bandage head could have been that exclusive part for the Venator. And then, of course, moving into 2024, they could have given us, something to do with, the microfighter and kind of, at that point, no one would really care because there's already variations of them. And, very slight variations. Both figures would look, as good as they could. But I think that would be very cool for this. If they would have given us a Captain Rex, slightly different before the Venator, I think that would have caused a lot less drama with the Venator. Then we have Bo-Katan here. Could have just been the exact same one. For anyone all worried about values and stuff, I mean, she already came in a paper bag anyway, so her value's already very depleted. Again, that doesn't really necessarily matter, but for all the people that do care, I think Bo-Katan would have been a great little inclusion here and perfectly fine. A 332nd clone. This is where I feel like we could have possibly gotten Captain Vaughn, man. I think we could have gotten Captain Vaughn in here, and it would have been a little weird with Captain Rex and Captain Vaughn, or Commander Rex at this time, I guess. But I think Captain Vaughn would have been better here. And then also two of the Mandalorian, the Mandalorians, Darth Maul's, Mandalorians. I think this just truly, it gives me good vibes, man. This is a set where I really feel like Lego would have knocked it out of the park. And it really would have gone well with everything else, man. Because then at that point, the 332nd Battle Pack, if they wanted to make the Mandalorians a little bit harder to get, maybe if they just wanted to keep it all good guys in the Battle Pack, that's the epitome, man. Put Vaughn in this gunship, all right? And then give us 2 regular 332nds, give us 2 of the Mandalorian Night Owls, and wow, dude, could that have been that would have been a great little summer wave right there. I mean, that would have had people, screaming from the rooftops, bro, lining up to go get 5 gunships and 5 battle packs. And with all this being said, you mix it with a couple other sets we've got in the past for Mandalorian season or Clone Wars season 7. This truly could have been a nice little lineup. So this really gives me good vibes, and a fantastic job from Brickwizard 59, man. Sure as heck, that's a 10 out of 10 right there, man, for a custom set. Then the next one I want to show right here, this kind of, takes place with the 25th anniversary of Phantom Menace coming up here this year. This is his Naboo Royal Starship. Of course, this has a very stacked lineup of minifigures. This is a ship that we have wanted for a long time now. Really the biggest kind of probably the biggest thing going against it over these years is the fact of, to make it totally accurate, it would have to be a chrome colorway, or at the bare minimum, like a metallic silver. And getting all of these parts, a lot of them they don't even make in those colors, let alone I would assume, okay, and I would give Lego kind of, I would let them slide if they said, all right, look, that cost way too much. Making every part in chrome, understandably, that might bump this set up to like $150, even if it's only 500 parts. But nonetheless, this really gives us a good look as to what a set like this could look like. Wonderful actual model, all designed by him. The minifigures right here, we have, of course, young Obi-Wan Kenobi, we have Qui-Gon, we have another Queen Amidala, we have Captain Panaka, Naboo Guard, then also an R2-D2, and wow, man. I mean, just imagine if this was all chrome and all those minifigures, man, 500 parts. I think they could have asked $100 for this. Even with that, whack price per piece point. If it was chrome, I think we would all accept it. Am I right on that? But nonetheless, wonderful example of what hopefully we might get in the summer here, man. Then I think to kind of fill out this video right here, and quite frankly, this is a fun little set. Definitely a sad scene, but he did a really nice job on this, and this could have been a nice little set for, 2023 when, they were supposed to be celebrating the 20th anniversary of the 03 Clone Wars, but everything was pretty much, 2008 Clone Wars. They really could have done something like this, a little diorama scene, even a little May 4th promo, a little Venator promo. The Wrong Jedi right here, pretty much when Ahsoka leaves the Jedi Order. Very simple little scene, 300 pieces right here. Again, would have been great. Probably promo size, maybe retail it for $30. Get 2 new updated minifigures for Clone Wars, have the anniversary brick on there, and really kind of tie into the Ahsoka hype and the Anakin hype, but give us a nice little representation of probably one of the saddest scenes of the Clone Wars, quite frankly. So bottom line of it, very nice little custom set here. Leave your thoughts down below. Would you guys buy this for, say, $30? Alright guys, so that is everything for today's video. I'm going to keep it a little bit shorter, not show off too many things today, but I do want to bring this series back to probably a maybe once a month, if not maybe every other week series. This is definitely one where I love doing it, man. I love showcasing people's work and, trying to give them the credit they deserve. Go follow all these people on their Instagrams if you guys want to see more work like this. I'm not going to necessarily show everything these guys ever do. And with that being said, if you guys know anyone else, okay, if you guys guys know anyone else on Instagram, on YouTube, basically just in general, or yourself, if you or anybody you know make custom box arts like this, feel free to, let me know, contact me. And if you guys want to be featured in a video like this with a shout out to your, Instagram or YouTube, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to showcase them. I like to make these videos. These really give good perspectives as to, what Lego could be doing. And, some of these are, some of our dream sets. And if you guys are making box arts and, doing a good job at them, I would love to showcase them. So with all that being said, comment down below, guys. What do you guys think about these custom sets in this video? Which one do you guys want the most? If you guys want this series to come back, and with all that being said, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye, guys, and stay safe.